I gotta go and get some haircut, guys. I try to always walk like that it doesn't crack, that the floor is not cracking, yeah. Let me put, oh, whoop, and it's done. What are we gonna discuss? I was gonna discuss something very important. Be well, by the way. Trying to get over my broken nose trauma, and it's getting better. And then hospital try to fix nose trauma, another one. No, let's not cry, let's move forward. So the thing is that let's discuss politics. Huh? Nah. The lady's not sleeping yet. I was listening a podcast, not interview. Actually, I don't know, I'm so busy with the whole Trump thing. My girlfriend asked me why you are so into it. I'm like, I don't know. Just whenever there is popping up new video, I listen. Not at home. Yeah, no way. Not really. Actually, not at all. But because I drive to work, back, or gym, so I have in time I listen this, and I didn't listen Joe Rogan podcast for quite a long time. It's just every time there is a new White House video, I want to know what is being done there. Curious how things go, and yeah, just interested in it. Although it's not my country, it's not where I was born, it's not where I live, and actually living in Europe, and still big fan of Trump anyway. What fan? Like, I'm a fan of, I don't know him, yeah, but thinks what he's doing, it's really a common sense, whether we like him, guys, or not. Some of you, it's common sense, and I like it. And I love people too. It doesn't mean I'm not love, and I love migrants too, you know. But when Trump speaks about that soldiers are humans, living beings, I never heard it ever from anyone. I don't know if Obama ever said it, George Bush, or Biden. I'm not saying they did not, but I never heard it. And when I hear this, that he tried to stop the war between Ukraine and Russia, and only thing what he's constantly repeating is the field is flat. The only thing what stopped the bullet is a human body, and this he's repeating all over. How crazy it can be that he saw it probably through satellites, like pictures or whatever. That it's just so many bodies dead. Yeah. I'm just saying that when he's repeating those things, whether they are true or not, it doesn't matter, because the way what he's speaking about, it's a war and people being killed, and he said it himself also, that it's humans. The soldiers are humans. It doesn't matter if I'm Russians or Ukrainians or any other country. They're all humans, and they are all. He said it: fathers, brothers, sons, whatever. They have family members and kids maybe, and they are dead. And when he's speaking like that, he's a human being to me. Zelenskyy, the other way, for me, it's a dictator. Yeah, he is. Yeah. This is my opinion. He is a dictator. It's my opinion. Yeah. He it doesn't matter if he started or not started. Like that, I don't know. I don't know who started whatever. But no, I don't know the word. I don't know the word now. It's like putting your citizens, like sending them to direct death. This is his fault. Yeah? His fault. They didn't go willingly. In fact, they've been running. They tried to run away from the country. Yeah, when there was mobilization. Yeah, mobilization is the word. So he's just like putting every soldier, every human being, into being a soldier, being actually killed, because this war, like Trump said it, it could never be a win. It could never be a won. Like this, what a nonsense to believe in that. Yeah, total nonsense. Yeah, because how? Only Ukraine will take over Russia, or like what? Or they will like push them away behind the border, and like what is actually the idea of it? Nonsense, bullshit. I say it, yeah. Because then, if it should be a win, there, like on Ukraine side, let's say the whole NATO would have to help, but then when the NATO helps, there might be like bigger weapons included, which might be the nuclear weapons, and well, that's gonna be quite bigger than it is now, and nobody wants that. So I believe it would not happen, hopefully, and because it's a really big thing already, and that's why it could be never won. It could never be done like that Ukraine would win. Yeah, this is just impossible. So it's just a waste of lives. Yeah, they said that hundreds of thousands of people are dead, and cities are being demolished. Yeah, what for? And yes, it's Zelensky's fault. Even if he was invaded, I'm sorry, but this is my opinion. You, if you're listening to me, reader, you want my advice? Of course you won't. No, I'm just telling you guys my opinion, you know. I'm cook, you know. And still, even with my little chicken brain, I can have an opinion, yeah, don't be surprised. And my opinion is total nonsense. If Russia would ever attack Ukraine, which, if it would be true that they want the whole Ukraine, they would probably already have that. Plus, they have a huge army, not like Ukraine. So, plus, if it would really invaded them, like if it would be, let's say, it's Russia who attacked them, let's say, as an example, still I wouldn't do mobilization. I would not take fathers from families forcefully, sons, you know, maybe even daughters. I don't know how is it actually going on. There is some, but this is probably voluntarily. I guess that is usually included, or just the man who goes. I don't know the rules exactly, but just taking the kids, taking like a man from a family who's actually feeding the family, because you want to protect like piece of land somewhere where Putin said himself that there is a Nazism going on, something, and from 2040 there is some history about it. I don't know exactly what. So I can assume, which I don't know, that there something was going on in that part. And as I have experience with Ukraine people in my country where I was born, in Czech Republic, my experience, some stories what I heard about Ukraine people, like not all of them. Jeez, I met the amazing people, I work with them in Prague, but I also heard a lot of stories about mafia, and this was usually people who was from Ukraine. as I heard it. So these stories was like dozens years ago. I heard dozens, not but like 15, 20, even when I was a kid. When I grew up, there was all TV series, like when, you know, it's just written in the culture, yeah, like where I was living. And so it's like I can assume, but whatever, something going on, yeah. So I don't like Zelensky, but I don't hate him, no. It's just I can say that there should be an election in Ukraine. And yeah, if people want him, I don't believe they would want him, yeah, because this, like, how can you just like send your people to the death, yeah? If Russia comes and want to take the what? Look, we are small countries, yeah, and I do not believe that Russia want to take countries. Why Russia didn't take Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan? There is all these little countries all around. Why is not Russians? Why it's already not? They don't have an army. They are not in NATO. They are not what they are. Yeah, but they want to attack whole Europe, like the east part of Europe. Yeah. This is just putting fear into people because we need putting more money into guns because somebody is making money somewhere. So no, I don't like that. I think as long as all countries do business with all the big ones, it's good. But in the end, guys, it's like that. China, Russia, America, they are the biggest countries and they just play the game here. And what do we do? As a president of Austria, as a president of Italy, I will not send people to death. Okay, if America comes and want to take over Italy, and I am a president of Italy, I'm sorry guys, yeah, but that's what it is. Yeah. Like, okay, we don't like that. And America might realize that actually the people will not like it. Yeah, the way the rules will be, so it's like there will be not happiness be in the culture. It's like if you are a good leader, you know that even if you take the country over, the people there will give it to you the way they will be. Yeah, so it's like you don't have to be at war only. Yeah, the people will hate you if you do that. It's like you will see the hate, and then might not be aggressive, but you will see the hate. You will feel it. So I believe there is not just, there is different ways where you can protest when one country attacks the other or want to occupy or want to conquer, but not like mobilize and sending people to death, like forcing them to take a gun and shoot other person because that other person wants to take our land. What wants to take? I have to go work anyway. No, this is all huge games, and the big ones just play them. And I just think that Zelensky fell into this stupid part. I'm sorry to say that whatever he has in it, what promised, what he has been promised or whatever, that he does that. There is no reason to do that. They should not be in NATO, definitely not. And the European Union most likely also not. Yeah. So that's what it is. Fertig, over, done. Yeah. That's what, and it was like that. So Biden administration looks like just played some games with England or whatever, because whatever they need for, they definitely had a plan. Why is it like why they wanted when they knew what they was going to do? So yeah, whatever it was. I'm just saying, whatever it was, the big ones plays. We don't have to always be the little stupid one to do it. You know what I mean? Like, we just don't have to always do exactly. They can do it, you. Yeah, take our country and then do it. But hiding America, like that time, like Biden's administration hiding behind, you know, and actually having a war with Russia, but actually we don't have a war with Russia. It's Ukraine. We just support the Ukraine. What is that? Nonsense. So we just fell into this kind of stupidity, like let others telling us what we need to do and why things are like that, because the secret agency also do their stuff, yeah, behind the scenes. So I think good leader would not do it. I think good leader would not send his, I say his people means like that the country, yeah. In the end we are all people, but the country where he's being president of, so these people he's sending to death. And I think this is the horrible thing what you can do, yeah. This is crazy, crazy. And I don't care about Putin that he does that too or whatever, I don't care. I'm talking about Zelensky, who is being applauded in whole Europe. Yeah. I'm not applauding him. He's a dictator. And if Russia was there, as Putin said, because Russians was dying there on the streets, whatever it was going on there with Nazism or what, I don't know. Yeah, maybe they also should not go there. Yeah, I don't know, but I just know that he did mobilization and it's wrong because it's a small country, doesn't have army, it was only dependent all the time on actually Americans and European supplies, and he thought that he can win it. What is that? It's like a new business asking for another billions of dollars every few months. Yeah, that is hilarious. Yeah, and we all pay this game. Yeah, you see, and what we can do? Nothing. So, but if he would be a good leader, he wouldn't do it. He wouldn't mobilize. Yeah, he wouldn't even. I guess maybe they forced him or whatever. Yeah, but if he would be a good man with heart on the right spot, he wouldn't do it. He would rather drop that function, like the thing what he was doing. He would just drop it. He was like, I'm not gonna be president, guys. Just I'm leaving. Yeah. I'm not gonna put people into death. Yeah. Yeah. I believe he was just being told to do certain stuff. Still, I don't like him for that. But I like you, because you're definitely going to tell me your opinion. There was some energy today, huh, guys? Wow. Whew, we're getting serious in this. Let's sit down episodes. Yeah, because it's enough killing people, no? Oh, choose. See ya.